Hello, welcome. Today I have another ink sample review for you. This was a suggestion by somebody on another video. This is Diamine's Nutmeg, and I believe this is from their Inkvent, I believe. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look. I think it has shimmer as well. Yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and do a swatch real quick. Okay. So far, it's a really nice, unique brown color. I got some bubbles in here I need to pop. There we go. Okay, so far it looks really nice. Let me just clean this off. We're going to see what it looks like when it dries. Let's get the name on here. Okay, that's how it looks so far. I'm going to set it under the fan to dry. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's take a look. I'm going to see if there are shimmers. Yes, it does look like there are, so I'm just going to shake this just to make sure. And this is just copy paper, and I always like to test these inks out on copy paper as well, because you never know if you're going to be somewhere where you don't have your nicer paper, like at work or school, and you just want to know if the ink is going to behave. This is Nutmeg, Diamine, and this is copy paper. Alright, that's how that's looking so far. It's a really nice kind of a lighter muted brown, very pretty, and an unusual color. Move this out of the way, and then let's get this shaken up again just to make sure that we're dispersing the shimmers properly. And this is HP 32 paper. It's also a type of copy paper, but it's smoother and tends to resist the ink really nicely. So sometimes if the ink has special properties, you can see it on this paper. This is a really nice budget-friendly option. All right, Nutmeg, Diamine, and this is HP 32. And if there are any colors that you would like to see me review, leave a suggestion, and if I have the ink or if I can get it, then we'll do a review video. All right, that's how it's looking so far. I'm going to set it aside so it can dry, and we'll try this out on some Tomo River paper. Oops, we need to shake this. Can't forget that. And Tomo River paper resists the ink really well, so you get to see some of the different properties of the ink. I always like to do a swatch on here because of how well the ink typically performs. Okay, Nutmeg, Diamine, and this is Tomo River. And if you like these videos or if they're helpful to you at all, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and then that way you won't miss anything. Alright, there we go. Let's take a look here. Looks good so far. I'm going to check on our swatch and see if it's dry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So here is how the ink performed on the copy paper. It did great. I don't see any feathering at all. It's really nice and goes down smooth. It's very legible. There's even a tiny, tiny bit of shading that you can detect, and the shimmer, hopefully you can see the shimmer in the swatches up here, but it's a very subtle shimmer. It doesn't overtake the writing like some of the shimmers do and some other inks. Not that that's a bad thing either way, but if you prefer the shimmer to be more subtle, this would be a better choice. It's very, very nice. I think this is actually bordering on work appropriate just because the shimmers aren't super crazy and the color is nice and neutral. And then here it is on the HP32. You can see the color's a little bit richer on here. You can see a lot more shading on this paper. And the shimmer, of course, is really, really pretty. You can see that. Hopefully the camera will pick that up. Very nice golden shimmer, very subtle and pretty. And then here it is on the Tomoe River. And on here you can see more of that shimmer, or sorry, more of the shading, but also the shimmer is more on this. Maybe I just picked up more ink this time, or maybe just because of the smoothness of the paper, maybe the shimmer was able to disperse more. I'm not really sure, but there's definitely more shimmer on this, and the color is very pretty as well. So this is a really, really nice one if you want something that has some nice shimmer to it. It's a nice kind of a neutral color, and it's not super dark or too light to read. It's like right down the middle of the road, and it's a really pretty shade of brown. So this is a really nice ink. Let me show you the swatch. And here's how this looks. So you can see that really pale color up here, and then it just gets darker and makes this beautiful shading. And then of course all that gold shimmer, but it's not too much. It doesn't completely overtake the shading. You can still see it in certain places, which is nice because I do like the shading a lot, and sometimes I want to see the shading more than I want to see the shimmer, but I also like the shimmer, so I'm always feeling torn in these situations. But this is a good one because I feel like it has a good balance of both. So if I can find this, I'll leave a link to it down below, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.